afternoon, everybody. It is time for some more City of Villains. Last week we began... I think this is the last piece of the Dr. Graves arc. I'm not sure. I could have sworn that this went longer, but never mind. Anyways, last week we began to hunt down our fellow competitors in the Darkest Hearts tournament and bully them into joining us because we're ultimately going to betray Dr. Graves. Now, we have one more to face down. Your final task is at hand, Orb. Dollface may appear to be. Dr. Graves' words fall upon deaf ears as the voice of Shiroko fills your head. It's time. It is my belief that by the time you find Dollface, Dr. Graves will have already made his escape. I've been tracking Graves' recent movements, and his base of operations appears to be a warehouse on the outskirts of Capo Diablo. Assemble your compatriots and ambush him there. This is the task for which Arachnos has left you alive. Failure on your part will be fatal. I better not, fail. You're again capable of hearing Dr. Graves. What? Yes, this is true. Failure is not an option. I am glad you appreciate the seriousness of the matter. Dollface will be waiting for you. Proceed with utmost caution. Wonder why I couldn't just ambush him there. We're gonna... Oh, well, I kind of borked the introduction here. We're level 17, Arachnos Soldier, one of the minions of Lord Recluse himself. We are in the Rogue Isles. Scum of hive and villainy that is really dirty and could use a bunch of street sweepers. Called in the ambush, your allies should be in here somewhere. It's time to finish this. Oh. Graves, of course, has a bunch of zombie minions because he's a necromancer. He's a bad necromancer, too. Oh, you're great. Oh, these are a level higher. They'll still die horribly once I start putting some venom grenade gas in their faces. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh. Oh. I really could have used these things to not spawn at a level higher than what they're supposed to be at. I mean, it is the final mission of a long storyline, so it does make some amount of sense, but meh. Oh no, these should fall over very quickly. Or I can run out of endurance. Ooh, crap. Stupid thing. Fall over, zombie. Okay. Or higher level. Great. Well, at the very least it took several fights for my endurance to run out completely. Come on, bunk. Shoot. Kick. Oh. Hello? I don't think this is gonna go well. All my minions are not looking at graves. Okay. Oh. Yeah, and well, I guess 1 out of 3 isn't bad. Ow, ow. Get him, crosscut. Stab one of them. Okay, so there's 2. Okay, that's all. Thank you, crosscut. I would congratulate you, but my demise will be a blessing compared to what you're in store for. Not really in a good position to make threats. For the first time since you've known him, you hear Dr. Graves' laughs. It's not a sound you enjoy. This is not threatful. It is a reality you have been made aware of. There is much more you don't know yet. I almost pity you. You are quite simply doomed. Explain. At this point, I'm sure you believe our vault benefactor does not exist, and that I've been running this contest myself. On the first point, you would be correct. No benefactor exists to offer you the power you were promised. I should think that would be fairly obvious by now. However, I am most certainly not the ringleader in this circus. I am merely a pawn in her game. Your suspicions have been misspent. I was not the one you should be wary of. Her game, you can't be serious. Dr. Graves' laughter devolves into sputtering, coughing. Fool. Even after she has been revealed, you continue to underestimate Dollface. It is capable of horrors you've never dreamed of. You started this contest to find a body. Hers is deteriorating, and my surgical skills have their limits. Your reward for victory was to be eternal torment, trapped within a body you do not control. Abandon all hope. She is a being as ancient as these very isles you stand upon. You have no chance of defeating her. Perhaps not. At least not alone. Graves stares at you intently. You match his gaze without faltering. I'm not sure that even our combined efforts could defeat her. However, she has already chosen your body for conquest. It stands now, I have nothing to lose. I either die here by your hands or die by hers. Leave Omnicore and Zephyr in similar predicaments. If you wish to stand against her, against that infernal terror, then I will do so. Very well, but remember, I am running the show from now on. Graves' eyes flash with resentment, but he makes no protest. As you wish. I shall follow your... See, this is kind of why I don't quite like this arc as much as I do Shining Stars. Shining Stars has an actual, like, plot twist. This is, yes, Dollface is the most bad person possible from the start. It's pretty clear. Dr. Graves still bears the mark of your attacks. He has seen far better days. Well, you've established your authority over our little gathering. I assure you I'm madly plotting against your life were I not keenly aware of how dangerous our situation has become. We cannot afford to bicker over pecking order, not if we stand against Dollface. Hearts of Darkness, Price of Victory, Skin Deep. It is time. If we wish to strike a Dollface, we must do so immediately. Every moment we waste is more time for Dollface to become suspicious of my and your whereabouts. I've put together a little plan for the infiltration of Dollface's mansion. It is well defended, mostly by rubes that Dollface has managed to entrench with her powers. It should not be difficult to defeat for villains of our caliber. You'll be entering through the front, drawing the attention of Dollface's guards, and by extension, Dollface herself. I'll take the others through the back entrance connected to a series of underground tunnels. You're setting me up as bait? Have you forgotten who's in charge? I have not. However, Dollface is expecting you and you alone. If you approach her mansion seemingly without aid, she will think that I have sent you to her as her sacrifice. If she is taken unaware by our presence, she will not have the chance to attempt an escape. I realize you suspect treachery on my part, and I do not blame you for your suspicions. However, rest assured that I am far more concerned with Dollface's existence than I am with yours. If I do attempt to kill you, it will occur well after Dollface has been dealt with. That is, if we manage to survive. Now it is time to end this. Oh, you know what? Where's hospital at? Might be wise to pick up the pieces here. Alright. We have our consumables to heal ourselves with, since we're gonna get like 8 trillion bad guys in, or, well, 8 trillion other bad guys in our face. You have arrived at Dollface's mansion. If Graves can be trusted at all, he'll arrive with the cavalry shortly. Gold brick. They're all. This is just nothing but gold brickers, I don't think. Oh, come on. It gets stuck on the stairs. Yeah, it's all gold brickers. That's a shame. Oh, well, that escalated quickly. Okay, I'm sorry I called you a bunch of losers. Sorry, just said it was just gold breakers. I was expecting a mix of enemy types, not just one. Big flying jerks. That's right. You can get yourself stunned like everybody else. Oh, okay, yep, here's some rippers. Okay. Let's gather them up into... Ooh. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping all 6 of them would come around and they do it just in the exact way to make what I was doing completely worthless. But this was the plan here. Venom grenade on everybody and let them all just melt. Oh, here's more gold breakers. Well, there's some Ludites. Okay, there's a mix here. I was wrong. Oh, level higher, jeez. Alright, listen, guys, just because she banned you from her from subscribing to her OnlyFans does not mean that you need to be all violent. Come on. Venom grenade go. Those were not the easiest of foes. People say empathy's weak. It's just that empathy isn't so much weak, it's just that, with invention enhancements and incarnate powers, empathy's main strengths can, be gotten elsewhere. Accessing body candidate database initialize, select a file. You enter crosscut analysis. Crosscut appears to be human and thus should be an excellent candidate for possession. However, crosscut sociopathic tendencies and aberrant behaviors would make possession conspicuous. Being rationally interacting with other sentient creatures and other seemingly normal behaviors would represent a radical departure from crosscut's normal behaviors. Dr. Graves is human, but his implies it's A significant presence of necrotic tissue possession would be much likely shorter duration from another healthy candidate. Furthermore, Dr. Graves has been valuable in extending lifespan bodies, blah blah blah. Zephyr. Zephyr's flexible attitudes and behaviors would make inconspicuous possession fairly simple, as Zephyr exhibits rogue-like tendencies. Nearly any and all behavior would be appropriate for him. However, it is unclear what biotype Zephyr actually is, and it is uncertain he is human nor biologically similar enough to guarantee successful possession. Omnicore's villainous attitudes and behaviors would make possession fairly convenient, and her resources would prove a valuable asset. However, it appears that the vast majority of her biological structure has been replaced with powered implants and grafts. It is unclear if after possession, Omnicore's entire body could be properly controlled. If not, results would be disastrous. Orb appears to be the most physically and mentally capable of the candidates in question. He is a relatively new addition to Rogue Isles, making his motivations difficult to discern. While he exhibits villainous tendencies, it would not be inconceivable were he to become more rogue-like. While Horb has not been observed long enough to confirm his exact biology, he appears to be susceptible to psychic attacks. Alright, so... why would they even bring Zephyr into this if Zephyr, they don't know what Zephyr is? Oh, hello. You're all gonna betray me, right? 'Cause this is what we do. And Dollface's voice changes. Shut up, Zephyr. We stand against a Eldritch Abomination wearing a tiny miniskirt. Ow. She spawns as an archvillain, so ow. Stop, please. So she is actually fairly tough. And would beat the crap out of the Eldritch Abomination. Though this body fails me, your doom yet comes. Yep. Oh, and Sirocco finally shows up to help. Yeah, you could have told me about this from the start. You have done well, Arachnos. Commend your efforts. I have had an interest in this creature for some time. She exhibits powers that could be quite useful to Arachnos if directed properly. Furthermore, it appears she shares some functional similarities to my colleague Ghost Widow. Having possession of this creature may afford me some leverage with Arachnos in the future. Yes, this is correct. I've been aware that this creature has been lurking somewhere within your little group. It was impossible to discern which one was our target. You only recently arrived in the Rogue Isles, and thus I was certain you were untainted. That is why I chose you as my agent. I must admit, however, that you have performed well above expectations. I had implemented a number of alternative measures in case you had perished, that were of course unnecessary. Your survival instincts are superb, so I'm free to go. No hard feelings about the whole content. Shiroko chuckles and softly shakes his head. No, Arachnos takes little interest in games and power. The interest in the games of power plays within the Rogue Isles. To be truthful, they are actually encouraged. Lord Recluse respects ambition, and it may appears you have it in spades. You have proved to be crucial in this capture of this most valuable entity, and for that you have my gratitude. I sense great potential in you. You have power and the guile necessary to direct it. If you survive long enough in this harsh place, I expect you to prosper. Seems that a monthly donation window to pay for server costs is open. If you'll excuse me, I am going to take a moment. Maybe. Alright, I'm taking a moment to donate to keep the servers running. Really? Alrighty. Sorry about that. I had to pony up my change. Alright, let's go speak with Dr. Graves. Oh, he's the way on Mercy Line. We're not doing that. Oh, I have to... Frickin'... You're gonna make me go in person. I don't want to. Dr. Graves is a loser. Oh, I flew, like, some more dumb. There we go. Alright. Where's old Graves at? Dr. Graves maintains the same grim expression as always. However, his stance is different, lower, less aggressive. You would almost say that Dr. Graves appears relieved. So it is finally over. The creature that called itself Dollface has been captured, and I am once again a free man. I did not expect an amiable reception from you. I know you all too well. Still, I must thank you. Your efforts have managed to achieve what I thought was impossible. You don't care that I was working with Arachnos? To be honest, Dr. Graves left a sigh, as with his last there was a profane sound you hope to never hear it again. To be honest, it infuriates me far less to know that you are working for Shiroko than not to know. Your feats during the contest were unexplainable, and you often displayed special knowledge of your opponents that led to your uncontested victory. Had I not learned of your involvement with Arachnos, I would be left only with the theory that you are omniscient. Graves half smiles, half sneers at you, and trust me, it is a difficult argument to take seriously. Don't credit them, I did most of the work. As you say, you do not need further proof of your ability. Securing Arachnos' assistance gave you an edge, but you prevailed in many tasks by the virtue of your own power. Still, do not discount Arachnos in your further career. You have managed to gain the favor of a patron of Recluse. No easy feat. I would recommend that you not squander the opportunities now laid before you. And you should by no means trust them. They have a tremendous number of resources at their disposal. A fact that, were I in your position, I would not hesitate to exploit. Yep, I think that's it. Oh, hey. Oh, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. Alright, so guess we'll go see what Marshal Brass can do for us. Oh. Wait, do we not get a whole lot of XP out of that? Got a bunch of... We got some reward merits. 7. If that's enough for anything. Alright. So, do reward merits recipes we have. I know the best way to do this is by buying enhancement converters and playing that game, but we're not doing that. Miracle plug. Okay. Got miracle. So, And for hit points and endurance. And you know what, let's save up for that. I could use both I could honestly use both aspects of the heal or of that one. Not the sturdiest guy. We are not the sturdiest soldier as of yet. Nope. Pop over the cap and see what's going on. Unless, oh, hey. They unlocked that arc. It's probably the best arc in Rogue in all of Rogue Isles. And here we are. We have Sir Marino. Oh, wretched man. My brother was killed many years ago while on a mission for Lord Recluse himself. Hollow was a member of the Wolf Spiders then. He was leading the backup squad for an infiltration mission run by a Night Widow, who was herself my best friend. Hollow was my older brother, but treated her as a second sister and volunteered to act as her backup for a routine assassination, but the operation went wrong, and all were killed in the building gutted by fire. I have recently learned that something may have happened that night. The building still stands, though it has been abandoned for years. I believe that in the confusion, the building's security systems may have recorded the events of that night. It would be deemed unprofessional for me to investigate myself, and I must send someone strong because the place has become a hideout for the mutant vagrants called the Lost. So I seek a free contractor like yourself to do the deed and find this information. This will likely be the start of something large. One old secret usually covers others. I must know what became of my brother. I must know how he died, or if he died. Find the surveillance information and look for other clues. This place hasn't been used in years by anyone but squatters. Yep. Usually burned out. Oh, the lost. Okay. But the Ricti lost. Okay, that makes sense. Ow. We probably should have seen what recipes we could craft. Whoops. Oh. No CC for you. Yeah, you guys might do better if you had, like, minions with you. Oh, there we go. Now there's a proper set of, those. Oh. Oh. Alright. There's all them hobos. Oh, jeez. We have a whole lot more hobos up here. Alright, get some damage over time going. Oh, there's a, new guy down there. There's our +1 level with 2 lieutenants. Be rough. That would be. I don't even know which one of these I should target. The headman seems a little less sturdy. Take him out, reduce the overall damage that's going out. Maybe, ow. Screw you and your knockbacks. I am a mystic of the moon. I can sense many things. I sense now that you seek the same information as I. Let us search together. Blue. To remember the dead. After you helped Murekir fight off the lost who had confronted him, he told you why he was here. I return to this place from time to time to refresh my memory, to recollect my mistakes, and to remember the dead. It was years ago I was an adept raised out of the ranks of the wolf spiders by the power of my blue moo bloodline. The building had been the scene of a disastrous operation a year before that ended in a fire and death of a Night Widow and her support squad. Oh! The investigating arbiter who found this place was haunted and we were sent here to exorcise the ghost. We summoned forth the tormented spirit of a slain Night Widow, and we began her exorcism, but her power was such that we feared it could not be undone. She cried out, "Paulo, Paulo, they are hurting me," and soon we were beset by a misshapen monstrosity in the tattered remains of Arachnos' uniform. Terror gripped me and my words slipped. The ghost was free and bound us with spectral terrors. We had no time to rebuild our wards before the wretched mutate was upon us and slew half a dozen of us, sloughing off our magics as it snapped my cadre's bodies in half. The ghost of the Night Widow exhorted it the whole time. When we survivors told our tale, Lord Recluse himself took interest. When next we returned, we were ordered to communicate with this spirit and then to free it from this place. And this we did, despite the bile in our throats and the burning desire for revenge in our hearts. Thus did Ghost Widow and the wretch join the ranks of Arachnos. But I suppose that information should be classified. I care not. The melancholy I feel here overwhelms such petty concerns, and I am awash in thoughts of what might had been had I not failed my cadre in that moment. Alright. Well, that got thrown out faster than I remembered. So, we find out the origin of Ghost Widow, the feared Arachnos lieutenant. I remember this storyline only being like 3 missions, but I remember it not just dropping that information right from the get-go. Nope. Movement? Okay, thank you. You were just sneaking around to flank them. Okay. Oh, ding. You know, friend, you had just, like, followed me instead of going around the other way. I'd have been in front of the enemies for you, and you wouldn't have had to tank them. Still there, buddy? Zap him. Get him. Oh, that's saying not zap. Not the exact zapping I was going for, but I'll take it. Don't. Why would you fling the AoE attack over there instead of putting it right where I put my venom grenade? Enhancement converter. Huzzah. And nothing there. Oh, tapes were like right. We ran right past them, Mr. Moo. Oh, we'll go finish off all these stupid. A singular group of lost. Hello. Get him. You're bad at your job, buddy. An operation awry. The collection of surveillance photos and a Betamax videotape are all marked with the night in question and stamped by an arbiter deus as Arachnos evidence. Must have been left behind during the investigation. The tale they tell is stark. It looks like a normal, if late-night business meeting until two people start dying to an unseen Night Widow assassin. Then one of the businessmen pulls a grenade out of his briefcase, and the other pull guns. An explosion rocks the room as gunfire cackles through the smoke. First time the hooded figure of a Night Widow assassin appears. She's bleeding from several gunshots, and the corridor behind her is on fire. Desperately, she calls to her support team, who can be seen in the further photos kicking through the doors, only to run right into a squad of heavily armed thugs. Last moments of the video of the firefight show the wolf spider leader shouting silently into the communicator as he rushes into the flames to rescue the Night Widow, already dead floors above. I mean, that was a quick storyline. We went to find out what happened to her sister, and it turns out her sister's an angry ghost and her brother's a giant mutant. And Tim. Now, I want to take this. Yeah, I should. It'll be the last attack I pick up. No, I'm not using... No, I'm not going to be using... I should... do a quick respec. Nah, fix the levels, huh? Yeah. Have to take that. First. Both of those kind of useless. Light start. Lighting kick, but doesn't matter much. Heavy burst. Maneuvers. And grenades most. Oh. Guess we'll shift more into a proper ranged character until we get where we need to be going. Pardon me. Damage. Oh, wait. Air. Defense. Light speed. I'll just sell those. Get some in. All right. Frag grenade. Grenade, frag grenade. Not an entirely super... Not an entire... a massive boost in power, however... might help. Every little bit of powers matters at level level. Now that I have a passable attack chain, I'll be picking up some more mitigation powers. More levels. More levels. Oh, the video, that face, that's Paulo. I had thought for so long that I'd been able to forget him, but I knew I never could. And there he is on screen, still breathing, still alive. Pains me to watch his last moments, but here, look, he wasn't gunned down with the others. He ran back to the fire to find the Night Widow he was there to protect. He couldn't see that she was dead. My poor Paulo. He was never harsh enough to have been in Arachnos. This and the story of Magus Murek here confirmed what I feared. My brother Paulo is alive, living in misery as a mutated monster known as the Wretch. Give me a moment, and I will tell you all that I know. I am a seer of the Fortunata, blessed and cursed with visions. Mine are under no great control, and often I see the strangest ones come to me in a sudden flash. I was conferring with Ghost Widow herself one day when I met Wretch. It was the first time I was ever in his direct presence, and the sudden vision that overcame me almost sent me into unconsciousness, such was its power. I saw my brother Paulo, my brother who I had thought dead for years, trapped beneath tons of rubble, eating rats and drinking mutagenic water to survive the horrible burns. I saw the ghost of the woman I had called friend throughout our training years, soothing his deranged mind and urging him to live. When the vision cleared, I saw Ghost Widow and Wretch before me. Then I knew I must learn the truth. I fear we are falling deeper into shadow. I hope when this all is done, the arbiters are merciful. You must strengthen yourself for the trials ahead, and please keep in touch. O Wretched Man Part 2. Now that I know the truth of it, I know that my brother Paulo lives in misery as the twisted wretch, the servant of the ghost of the woman I had thought my friend. Why she had not healed him, why she has not told me, I do not know. I know this, I want my brother back. If I have any chance to heal Paulo, I must know what changed him. That's where you come in. Ghost Widow may be an apparition, but Wretch is still alive. I found The place where Wretch's medical records are kept after he was brought in. They may have some clue about what could reverse the process. I need those records. And I need no one to know that I have them. I don't care who must be silenced in order for that to happen. Steal Wretch's medical records and leave no witnesses. Keep asking if this is too much. If I've gone too far, then I think of my brother in pain and all that worry goes away. So, I think that's the thing I was looking for. Alright. Nothing important. Yeah. Oh, well, my inspirations are full anyway, so it doesn't matter. Dear Marino doesn't want any witnesses left. That should be doable. Hi. Sorry, folks. I was told no witnesses. No. Just pop every burst. No. Jeez. Oh, come on, really? I do not want to waste a frickin'... There we go. Oh. Hello. Shoot. Come on. Only gather up. Jerks. Oh, come on, really? Eviscerate this. That's right, now you're running. For everything to come back. I can open. Ah, no. That is not what I wanted at all. Alright, there goes one. Darn psychic widow things. Can you not screw up my recharge? No, your friends ran away, right? Oh, no they didn't. They came back. Not gonna help much. They did come back. Where'd that move mystic go? There he is. Path down there. Expect that to be the path forward. Oh. Frickin'. Of course, it's a lieutenant, too. That's... I wonder he's not dead yet. Oh, no, I'm in deep crap. No, you don't. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. Yeah, these guys. Oh, come on, really? Freaking energy draining, stupid new caster. Stunned for a little bit. Alright, hi. What? Where'd he come from? Oh, really? That was not a large enough AoE to hit the mill. And hopefully that's the last high level one of these. No. No. No, 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 no. Now. Stupid. Frickin'. Yeah, legitimately lived without, like, missing the first 4 attacks I put on the thing. I was 100% not trying to pull the entire freaking room all at once. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Enough. Enough free. Stupid frickin' mystics. Gotta be closer for that. Okay, that could have gone worse. Yeah, every time I go around a new corner here, there's freaking 8 trillion people. That's enough out of you. Alright. Now, start by just unleashing much firepower into the striker as I can. Take that off the field. Come on. And like not miss all my attacks. cause everything to fall off? No? Okay, good. Okay, holy crap. Okay. Just holograms. I legit thought that was the entire room full of moo for a second. I was gonna have a really bad day. Okay. I'm heading in the right direction. Lieutenants. Bunch of minions. Oh, hey, it's a Blood Widow. Where were you standing at? Oh, and I guess in the last patch, because the V classes can be either male or female, they patched it in for Arachnos NPCs to work that way, which I guess makes sense. It's fine. Stupid things. I kind of wonder if there might be knock-on effects of that. Like, what if there's a named Night Widow that ends up being like wrong kind of name for the gender they are? Alright, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay. There's a whole bunch of enemies right there. I'm gonna wait for my two best attacks to recharge. We're gonna eat some Skittles. Protect the mainframe. I'm gonna call that guy Bob. He's protecting the mainframe. Don't mind me just shooting the guy that's standing right in front of you. And blasting your precious mainframe into nothing. Well, there goes Sam. Huntsman Okano. Oh, wonder who that is. I don't think it matters. I do believe that, like, as I clear this room, the mission's done anyway. Come. Alright, I've had enough of you stupid strikers. Of course I miss. Oh, they were just finishing the attack. Let's recover before we start that fight. It's highly likely to be something of an enemy of actual power in there. Or not. Death from above. So Huntsman Hanko says that Murakir, he knows Murakir. Don't know who's involved. I do not know what's going on. We have quite the conspiracy going on here. I'm here looking for the wretch's medical records. I think you're here for the same, and neither of us wants to know anyone to know about. You keep your secret if I keep mine. Oh, we know a lot about you. After you and Huntsman Ohanko decided to split the Parlourn data on Wretch, he told you a little about why he wanted it. Murakir told me about you. He's one of us, and we think you're one of us. Oh, we have a lot to say. We know a lot about you. We know that you're working with Sir Marino. And we know that she has a grudge against Ghost Widow over the death of her brother. We also know that you're ambitious enough to realize that if one of Lord Recluse's inner circle was taken out, it would open up a spot for someone like yourself. If you're willing to cut deals with those who might be our allies, I'll have my people contact Marino. Guess didn't even pick up the clue. Wretch's file. These medical records list in hideous detail all the mutations and transformations that turned Paulo Marino into the Wretch. There are burns, mutations from contaminated water, and possible exposure to chemical and supernatural agents, all combined to change a man into a monster. Amazingly, the doctors note that some or all of these may be reversible using the advanced sciences available to Arachnos. Records show that whenever the doctors tried to make Wretch understand his mutations could be fixed, he would become violent until Ghost Widow could calm him down. So he kinda likes being that way, somehow. Seeing these medical records is enough to break my heart. Pain poor Paulo must have gone through. What I cannot understand is the records show that he refused any treatment. Why would my brother have done that? Unless he was influenced in this. Ghost Widow, my former friend. He's always with him. Is this her doing, but why? I have little time to think of such things. I've been contacted by the man you meant, Huntsman Ohanko. It seems that he and Murakir are connected together in some way. I know that they have something against Ghost Widow, and while my loyalty to Arachnos is strong, that bridge has been crossed already by the silenced halls of the record repository. I must learn why Ghost Widow denies Paulo the care he needs to be normal again, and may the darkness claim her soul if I do not like the answer. I will meet with Ohanko and Murakir and discover their aims. Murakir and Ohanko are willing to allow us into their plans, but there are those among their conspiracy that do not trust. Though I do not know of their aims, the information they have could tell me what Ghost Widow has over Paulo. So I, seeking, must gain their trust. They told me to deliver some information that they are seeking about Ghost Widow. Some of the information they want I cannot get without notice. I can get them details about Ghost Widow's daily affairs, but they also wish to know more about what kind of spirit Ghost Widow is. As far as I know, ones most likely to know about this outside of Arachnos are the Legacy. Beg your pardon, the Legacy chain. We'll steal the information The legacy chain's information on Ghost Widow, then they should be willing to trust us. Okay, so we could blow up some legacy chain. Legacy chain are gathering their information on Ghost Widow, no doubt some sort of conference as to know best to defeat her. Gathered together under her very nose, signing the conclaves' business meetings. Though their efforts are futile, their research is excellent. Get all of it so that we can buy the trust of Murakira and Hanko and their allies. Oh. Wrong door. Oh, it's right next door. How convenient. Wait, what? Game? What are you doing? Don't think this game is... I think the game's drunk. Don't know... I don't think the game knows what it's doing. Legacy Chain is known for their mystic research. Of course, it's only the research if... It's only their research if they can keep you from stealing it. Which they're not going to be able to do. We're just going to start blasting them with all the weaponry. Oh, shoot. I might have spoke a little too soon. There's a lot of these guys. My opening volley didn't kill a single one. And there's the lieutenant in here. Don't bother. So it's just you and me now. Ow. That hurt a little. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. So, today we learned that Fire Sword hits like a truck. It was like a good quarter of my head. Oh, hello. Nope. I mean, there is something to be said about just having a good old-fashioned brawl as opposed to how Arachnos has a whole bunch of different types of mobs that work well together. These guys just use lots of fire. Oh, we have 3 books to find. Okay. Ooh. I hear the sound. Magical glowy sound. Where you at? I can hear you. Oh, here we go. Clue found. Research on Ghost Widow legacy chain routinely researches the nature of mystic threats. This is some of their information on Ghost Widow. If you can find all the research, it might give Sierra Marino a better idea of just what Ghost Widow really is. Yeah, I can think of a few things she is. Like a cheater because she uses a Mag 100 hold. Come here. That and she has the black hole phasing attack and dark regeneration. Pain in the rear end. Sorry, I've had a lot of Master of the Statesman Strike Force get completely screwed over by Ghost Widow and her stupid hold. Come on, keep her the flame. Or like, keep her the floor. Oh, where'd you come from? Good fire sword. That's right, all your buddies are dead. Now you're gonna run away like a wimp. Oh. I heard the sound. I think. Yes, it did. He thinks over here. Oh, hello, patrol. I can hear the glowy. Oh, why'd you two separate? I wanted to get you both with a grenade. Bookshelf. Okay, so you only get one clue for the books. Okay. Oh, this might go poorly. By the way, for the record, I'm not running away. I'm just tactically retreating in order to maximize the cone on heavy burst, which Ember of Flame. Oh, cool. All three of them are fire users. Oh, come on, really? Come on. Fire using enemies are pretty rough. Especially in groups. Nothing? Alright. Oh, last one's up here. I see it. Oh, yeah. But you're not part of that group. That is not part of the deal. They're just supposed to be them two chumps that were standing there by themselves. Oh, now we got another clue. The Ghost Report. The combined work on the Legacy Chain specialists on ghost spirits and specters paints an interesting picture of just what Ghost Widow is. They theorize that due to the method of her original death, Ghost Widow is bound by the emotions and feelings she felt in her last moments of life. Normally, ghosts of this type cannot leave the place where they died, but Ghost Widow was released from the place of her death by magic of Arachnos' moon mystics. Even when she's dispersed in the past, she is always reformed. The Legacy Chain experts believe that something is holding Ghost Widow in this world, but are lost to debate what that may be. The leading conjecture is that Wretch, her constant guardian, may serve as the anchor that Ghost Widow uses to hold herself to this world and pull her back together when dispersed. The last part is purely supposition theory, and there are several scholarly refutations of the whole idea. Aha, there, you see, Legacy Change Research says it all. Ghost Widow is bound to Apollo. She needs him as an anchor in this world and cannot let him go. Do not try to tell me they are disagreed about it in the papers. Do not point out the dissension among the researchers. I can feel this must be true. No, I know it to be true from the depths of my heart. She whom I once called friend, whom both Paulo and I called sister, she torments his life in order to extend her own unlife. I will get this to our allies, then she will pay for what she has done to Paulo and me. I swear she will pay. We are now meshed in this together. We are now meshed together in this conspiracy. We must rely on each other to escape alive. Our allies need assistance. Ohunko is about to be questioned on charges of conspiracy, and a body must be disposed of before its evidence betrays all. Enter the base and amid the havoc, free Ohunko and move the body. Once you're back, they will begin planning against Ghost Widow, and I will see my revenge begin. Ohunko is about to be taken for questioning. We must give him a reasonable amount of chaos to escape in. At the least, defeat the base commander, free Ohunko, and remove the evidence. Our allies have brought us into their cabal, and when Ghost Widow falls and Paulo is free from his misery, I will make certain that you're rewarded for all that you have done. Now go and get Huntsman Ohunko out of the jeopardy. Arachnos. I have about 7 o'clock. We can make do. You have to wonder what Huntsman Ohunko could have done to get himself in this much trouble. Ooh. Right off the bat, Lieutenant Huntsman. And a bunch of frickin' moose strikers. Oh, come on, really? Man, my luck is not running good today. I can't hit crap, and frickin' game is really liking to throw moo mystics all over the place. Really. Just give me some wolf spiders or something. Oop. It's not at all what I wanted to encounter. Come on. I've had just about enough of you. I'll wait for the web grenade to fall off. It has minus jump, and you can't jump with it on. Alright. No. Switch targets, please. Oh, you cheating. Not supposed to heal people, you're a villain. Supposed to laugh and point and laugh when they get hurt. Wait for Venom Grenade to recharge. On. Acceptable. Group is 100% gonna be a pain in the rear end. Oh, come on, get the striker down while Venom Grenade's active. Alright, so that goes one. Have health. Alright. Oh, where are you going? Not fun when you don't have bodyguards to protect you? Come here. Oh, I missed. Here, a couple of minions. Here's likely to aggro no matter what I do. Oh, come on. Minus recharge on all of my powers. Oh, hello. I thought you had died. I guess not. Better recover health. No, go back to your corner. You were just fine in that corner. Oops. Breaker. Or this mystic will pull when I, yep. Oh, okay, well, the mystic's gonna pull because I hit it with Venom Grenade. I really don't want to use that on a single target. Right in the back. You're gonna make me fly the whole way across the freaking sky. In the very least, I took out the problem mob. Alright. Nope. Get stuck on all the architecture. Okay, now what direction? Yeah, at least the 2 grenades are, I hate these guys. Oh, come on. You know, with this patch, the electrical attacks got a, some redesigns. They deal more damage based on how low the target's endurance is. I wonder if that got ported over to, the old NPC too. Explain why these Moo are hitting so hard. Ooh. There's gonna be a lieutenant in here. Oh, there he is. How'd I know? Oh no, that's not... Those are not lieutenants. There's just like 8 million Moo in this group. You and your dumb poison rays. Dumb electric attacks. Dumb faces. Fence is still on, yes. That's good. Ow. Oh, that's the base commander. Wonder if Funko's on the other side. read this. In here, he's a guardian. Oh, come on, really? I guess there is some way for them to get out. Oh, no, that hole seems a little... Oh. Oh, no, that hole seems a little tiny for jets to get out of. Or, well, drop pods, whatever you... flyers, whatever you call those things. Guy at? It wouldn't just... It wouldn't... Everything wouldn't just spawn in the same room, would it? I, guess it would. Okay. Kinda hoping for some help in the extra tiny room that's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. I, made a mistake there. Right. course, the base commander's a moo. Wait, what? Will I be Millennium Fort now? All I want is for everyone to stand in a nice clump so I can AoE them. That's too much to ask. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I am all the screwed. See, now I was running away. Alright, so... Double homicide. After you took care of the guards, Huntsman Elcano told you, our trusted ally, I'm so glad you came. Things got bad and an arbiter caught on to the plan. We have... Oh. We have a plan that will handle finding someone to pin the arbiter's death on, but now we have to move everything up and strike quickly. First we get the widow, and before she can reform, we'll have to take out the wretch. Well, get you a timetable for both options and keep an eye on Sierra Marino. We tried to keep her in the dark about things, but if she realizes that Wretch is her brother, she might get emotional and we have to kill him. I want her to have the chance to enjoy the thing, and killing Ghost Widow avenged her dead brother for as long as she can. I want to make sure that you're right there with her when it goes down. It ain't easy, you know. I mean, I knew Paulo. This is a release for him. So Honko killed one of the big guys. Dead Arbiter. Her name was Devil Cross, a 40-year veteran of Blood Widows who was promoted to the rank of Arbiter for playing extreme loyalty to Arachnos under council interrogation, and now she's dead. Much more worrisome is that the wounds seem to mimic the effects of your powers. Killing the Arbiter is one of the worst offenses under the draconian laws of Arachnos. It's considered the same as a direct attack on Lord Recluse himself. Someone thought you slew Arbiter Cross, it could be bring the whole weight of Arachnos down on your head. So, you done got betrayed. So, now we're going to be a complete fugitive, because these guys betrayed us. And we also reached level 19 while I was trying to read all that and fight at the time. that is all problems for next Saturday, because it is past 7, and I need to get something to eat. Well, I have something to eat, but I'm not going to eat on stream. So, as always, if you missed any part of this, you can catch the video on demand, youtube.com/ReviewPlaneswalker. And if you are watching there, you can find live streams on Saturdays, twitch.tv/ReviewPlaneswalker. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna max out Frag Grenade, because it's too important not to. Yes. As always, thank you everybody who came by to watch, and have a good week.